So we're back on the canal again, just near junction 36 of the M6. This may be the most interesting of the videos due to the fact that so much of the canal hasn't got any water in it anymore, as it's been blocked by roads. And here we go with the M6 cutting across its path. Got to take a short diversion onto the road and then back onto the canal on the other side. This section of the canal is looked after by the Canal Trust, and they offer boat trips along it using the water witch, which we can just see coming into view now out of the water for presumably maintenance. As we come to the end of this section, we get to a part that's been relined and restored by the Canal Trust. The canal has been filled with water and they're just waiting to make sure that there aren't any leaks in it. After this final restored section, the canal no longer holds any water and over the years has become overgrown with trees and brambles. We're now approaching the Hincaster Tunnel, which is almost 400 metres long. There's no towpath, so unfortunately we have to go up and over and rejoin the tunnel and the canal on the other side. Once on the other side, the canal is pretty much as overgrown as it was before, but it's not long before we're diverted off the canal, this time for the A590, and we have a small road section to run. On the way to rejoin the canal, you go past the entrance, or one of the entrances to Levens Hall. And now going over the A590 and up onto a sort of field section of the canal. The canal has been filled in through the fields, and all that's left are the canal bridges standing in the fields. From the lookout point you can see Levens, Sedgwick and Sizer in the distance. So the trail now continues across fields and through woodland, with the only evidence being these bridges. It's amazing to think as well that there was a passenger service from Preston up to Kendal, which took around 7 to 8 hours. Just coming into Kendal now, a good tarmac path to run on all the way, and once again the only evidence of the canal are the bridges that are left standing. So that's pretty much the end of the run. It's been a really enjoyable 6 runs up from Preston, and amazing that after all these years you can still use the canal from Preston up to Kendal. There's no formal end to the canal, it's just the end of this path. There isn't really any sign, so I think we'll just have to make do with the sign we first saw in Preston some 50 odd miles away.